All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect Clickfunnels with Uscreen, and we're going to connect those with Zapier in between them. Now, we're going to make it so that when a purchase is made in Clickfunnels, and of course, Clickfunnels is connected to a payment provider. And in this kind of example, I'm going to use Stripe. But when that purchase is made, we're going to grant access to that customer back in Uscreen. If they don't exist in Uscreen, we're going to create them first. But otherwise, we're going to assign a bundle to them. We're not going to use Uscreen subscriptions in this situation. We're going to use Clickfunnels subscription functionality, which is connected to Stripe. And that's important because when purchases are happening outside of Uscreen, we don't know if they've been successful or if they're a recurring charge, that recurring charge is continuing to go through. So we don't want to use our subscription functionality because it'll start bugging that customer and saying, hey, you haven't paid your plan or anything like that, and it'll revoke access. So that's where bundles come in. It'll make sense here when we get to that part in Uscreen. But for now, I've set up a funnel. I've just called it Uscreen subscription. And I have an order form. And on this order form, we're just going to open this up. We have a product here. And this product is actually pulled over from Stripe. I've created this here. And then back in Clickfunnels here, you can, of course, add products. So that's how I've done that. But yeah, we'll go back here. We're actually going to fill this out to get some data over into Zapier. So one important thing about your checkout form, you definitely need to make sure that you have the name field. This is going to be required to create a person in Uscreen. So email address and name field are the two kind of required fields. I have Clickfunnels in test mode, so they give us a fake credit card here. And I can paste that over, and you can enter any expiration in the future and then any CVC code. So now I'll make that order. And so this will count as a order here back in Stripe, and only because I'm actually using the test mode here. So these are all kind of fake payments that I've set up here. But you can see that one I just did. Now back in Zapier, we're going to go create a Zap or make a Zap. And we're going to use Clickfunnels as our first action. And the trigger event is going to be new successful purchase. And let's just link the account that we're using. All good there. And I don't want to use all funnels just because if you're using Clickfunnels, I'm sure you've got a lot going on in there. So just maybe specify the particular funnel you've created just for Uscreen here. And then the funnel step where we can actually collect information on the person is our order form. And it might be named something differently just because I know you can kind of change the funnel step names here. So just keep that in mind if it doesn't quite match what you're looking at here in Clickfunnels. Okay, and then test our trigger. So this will actually pull some data here, and you can see here's that purchase I just made. Okay, so we'll hit continue. And then now we'll connect to Uscreen. And we're going to use this enroll customer option. This option is really nice because it'll actually create the person if they don't exist. And if they do exist, it just assigns the content that they purchased. Okay, so back in Uscreen, I've actually created a bundle here called Clickfunnels subscription. This is actually just private to you. Your customers don't see that, so you can actually name that whatever you like. And when you do that, just make sure that, and I better check this off here, available only by direct links. That way it doesn't show up in your catalog. So, okay, so back here in Zapier, let's click on that one, Clickfunnels subscription. And then we can pull their email in from Clickfunnels. And then this is an interesting one here. Typically, we can enter something that's kind of randomized here. So hopefully like Stripe customer token, that could be a password. They just copy paste it from the email that they get. I'm going to grab this one here. It'll definitely be a different password then for each customer that's created. So there's no possible way that someone could potentially guess something that they shouldn't be guessing there. Okay. And then we have their name here. And so I'm going to grab contact first name. I'm going to put a space between them just so it kind of comes in properly. And then we'll hit continue. And it's going to summarize here exactly kind of what's happening. And we'll hit testing, continue. And then we should go back to Uscreen and check our people tab. So here's that person that was just created, Matt plus Clickfunnels. And if we go to the access tab here, we should see under bundles, that bundle has been assigned. So that is ultimately how you can do this here. Typically, once someone's made that purchase, they are good to go. So You can set up as many kind of ClickFunnels as you like. If you have different bundle options, maybe you're selling just a small collection, you're not really using it as a subscription. That is where when you add a product into ClickFunnels, you would use that kind of one-time purchase option. And then you can grant access to a particular bundle back in Uscreen really simply. So hopefully this all makes sense here. If you have questions, definitely reach out to us at support@uscreen.tv. But hopefully you are good to go. Thanks, everyone.